Hey, Jonathan here for another Parkour Fit workout. This one's gonna be a fun one today. We're gonna be using this wall, and we're doing a lot of workouts that really emphasize on the efficient muscle and with a parkour base to a lot of these workouts. So again, we're gonna start with a 5-minute warm-up, and you can find that in the description if you haven't gone through the warm-up first. So do that warm-up first, and then we're gonna go into these exercises. Now, there's gonna be 5 different exercises we're gonna be doing for 30-second intervals for a round of 10 minutes, or for mini rounds for 10 minutes. The first exercise we're going to go into is called a wall tap, and this one's great for building into wall runs, but also developing explosive power with the legs and building a lot of good coordination that is very useful for a lot of basic fundamental movements, such as just running and jumping. And if you ever have to climb up over something, this is a great one to use. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is basically just like we say in the move, a wall tap. Running, or not running, but taking a step, jumping off the wall, and landing with both feet. Now, when we're first getting into this, especially if we're older, we want to go pretty slow, so that way we're getting used to this motion. This new type of movement can be can put some strain on the body if we're not used to it. So what we're going to do is just about a step away, and we're going to put our right foot onto the wall, again using reciprocating motion, and then throwing both arms as we jump up. So we'll be here, and then land. Really absorbing with both feet so that we're landing nice and soft. The balls of the feet, so we land on the heels. You're putting a lot of extra strain to the body that over time is going to cause damage. So we're going to be here, absorbing, then switching feet, landing, going again. Like that. We do that for 30 seconds. Now as you get used to this motion, you can speed it up and add more power. Alright, then we're going to go directly into the next exercise. This one's going to be an ab one. And this one's a really fun one. So we're going to use the angles of the wall and the ground to get our abs. So we're going to be going swinging through like so. So we swing through the first time. We're going to turn our body, plant our hands a little bit behind, around our waist, and swing back through. It's going to look like this in fast motion, and then we're going to go back. Here, swing, keeping the legs nice and low, making sure to be on the balls of the feet, and you don't want to bend too hard with the legs, so you want to have a nice bend here, but not to the point where you're putting a lot of pressure on the joints. Now, if that variation is too hard, we can make it easy, where you walk through. So we're going to be walking through here, walking through here, walking through here. So that way it just makes it easier. And as we get more comfortable, we can maybe add a little more where we're taking bigger steps, keeping the legs here. Really simplifying it, and starting at your own level and gradually building as you get better. The next exercise we're going to go directly into, and for 30 seconds, is what me and my brother like to call the plank traverse. And it's basically we're going to be in a push-up position with our feet against the wall, and we're going to be traversing across. So we're going to get in this position right here. You want to try to keep your body pretty straight. And then as we extend, we're going to take steps and go across. Now the further we stretch out, the harder we're making it for our core. If you want to make it easier, we can bring our hands closer in, and we can step here. Also, if you want to make it a lot easier, you can have a foot down if you need it, to make this a little bit easier if you need to. But once you get pretty advanced, you want to be around right here, stepping across with good coordination. You go back and forth for 30 seconds. The next exercise we're going to go into, again for 30 seconds, is an exercise I picked up from my buddy Jason. He's an extreme athlete. He used to be, like an Olympic level gymnast. And one of the exercises he gave me for developing my rebound or my blocking, from a tumbling pass and going to backflips and stuff, is a simple exercise where you stand close to a wall like this, and you're really focusing on bouncing back and forth and keeping your arms, right beside your ears, and you're tapping the wall as you're jumping up and down. So you're building a lot of explosive power, and you're not bending with the knees, you know. So you can have a slight bend in the knees so you're not hyperextending or anything, but you're really focusing on using your toes and the flexing of your ankles to get this jump. And so this is going to build a lot of explosive power, especially at that last part of the jump. Now, as we're first getting into it, this can be pretty hard on some people for their muscles if you're just getting into basic exercise. So just start slow. Here. Get a feel for it, and then start to speed up from there. Okay, now we're going to go into the final exercise. We're going to be doing this for 30 seconds. Now the first variation of this exercise I'm going to show you is pretty advanced, but this is an excellent workout for building your handstand, building the handstand strength. This is one of the best ways to build it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down low next to the wall, facing away from the wall. We're going to put our hands next to our feet, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet on the wall and walk up. So we're going to walk up, push our hands up close to the wall, and then tap slightly off to get a slight handstand going, and then come back down. So come back down, touch, come back up, do the same thing. Tap a little bit, come back down. Now that's more advanced because you risk falling over. This is only if you're pretty proficient with your handstands, or you're pretty good at falling out. It's not that big of a deal. Now, if you're not very experienced with handstands, just go a little bit up and don't tap off the wall. So you go up here and then come back down. This is going to help build that handstand strength to get you ready for it. If that's a little too much for you, don't go as high up. Just start low, put your feet up, come back down. Do it like this. Again, a great workout to build into that strength. So that's the final exercise. We're going to do that one and then continue with the first one and do that for for a set of rounds for 10 minutes. Once we finish that, we're going to go into a cool down and stretch, and then we're done. And again, you can find the cool down and stretch video if you click on the link in the description. And hope you enjoy this workout. I'll see you in the next video. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to click the link in the description below to access and download the PDF of this workout. Want to join the Get Fit Challenge? Again, just click the link below in the description and you can scroll to the bottom of the page and sign up. Also, make sure to check out all of our awesome sponsors. They really contribute a lot to the Get Fit Challenge. And also subscribe to our channel to receive more free workouts and fitness tips.